Rocky clearance, good night. Blue sky 5119 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Cleared for pushback, blue sky 5119. Rocky ground, blue sky 5119 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09 blue sky 5119. Rocky Tower, blue sky 5119 ready for takeoff on 09. Cleared for takeoff on 09 blue sky 5119.
Rocky clearance, good night. Blue sky 4467 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Cleared for pushback, blue sky 4467.
Rocky Tower, good night. Blue sky 4350 is on final for 09. Cleared to land on 09 blue sky 4350.
Taxi to 09 blue sky 4467.
Rocky ground, blue sky 4350 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 3 blue sky 4350.
Rocky Tower, blue sky 4467 ready for takeoff on 09. Cleared for takeoff on 09 blue sky 4467.
Rocky clearance, good night. Blue sky 6923 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Cleared for pushback, blue sky 6923.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 6466 is on final for 09er.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 69er23 ready to taxi.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 6466.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 69er23.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 6466 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 69er23 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Blue Sky 6466.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 69er23.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 79er22 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 79er22. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 7619er. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 79er22 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 7619er. Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Blue Sky 79er22.
Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 2835 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 2835. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 2835 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 2835.
Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 9051 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 2618.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 9051.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 2835 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 9051.
Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 2835. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 2618 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 2835.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 9051 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Blue Sky 2618.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 9834.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 9051.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 1767. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 1767 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 1767.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 9834 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Blue Sky 9834. Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 4351 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 4351.
Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 5223 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 4351 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 1767.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 4351.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 5223. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5223 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 5223.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 4351 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 4351.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 1050 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 1050.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 6467.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 5223 ready for takeoff on 09er. Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 5223.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 6467.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 1050 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 5223. Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Blue Sky 1050.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 6467 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 5766 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 5766.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 6467.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 79er23. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 79er23.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5766 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Blue Sky 5766.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 79er23 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 79er23.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 3222. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 3222 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Blue Sky 3222.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 8118 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 8118.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 2619er. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 2619er ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 2619er.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 8118 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Blue Sky 8118.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 2619er ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 2619er.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 4534 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 4534. Rocky ground, blue sky 4534 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 3 blue sky 4534. Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 6350 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er blue sky 6350.
Rocky clearance good night, blue sky 9er 835 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky ground, blue sky 6350 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback blue sky 9er 835.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 blue sky 6350.
Rocky ground, blue sky 9er 835 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er blue sky 9er 835.
Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 7466 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er blue sky 7466. Rocky ground, blue sky 7466 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 1 blue sky 7466.
Rocky Tower, blue sky 9er 835 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er blue sky 9er 835.
Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 29er22 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er blue sky 29er22.
Rocky clearance good night, blue sky 1051 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky clearance good night, blue sky 5767 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Cleared for pushback blue sky 1051. Rocky ground, blue sky 1051 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, blue sky 29er22 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 09er blue sky 1051.
Rocky ground, blue sky 29er22 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 1 blue sky 29er22.
Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 9er 618 is on final for 09er. Clear to land on 09er blue sky 9er 618.
Taxi to 09er blue sky 5767.
Rocky Tower, blue sky 1051 ready for takeoff on 09er. Line up and wait on 09er blue sky 1051. Rocky clearance good night, blue sky 3223 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky ground, blue sky 9er 618 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er blue sky 1051.
Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 1834 is on final for 09er.
Rocky ground, blue sky 3223 ready to taxi.
Cleared to land on 09er blue sky 1834.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 blue sky 9er 618.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er blue sky 5767.
Taxi to 09er blue sky 3223. Rocky Tower, blue sky 3223 ready for takeoff on 09er. Line up and wait on 09er blue sky 3223.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 blue sky 1834.
Rocky Tower good night, blue sky 5050 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er blue sky 5050. Cleared for takeoff on 09er blue sky 3223.
Rocky clearance good night, blue sky 8119 are ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 8119er.
Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 4535 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 8119er ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5050 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 4535 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 3766 is on final for 09er.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 8119er.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 3766.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5050 requesting taxi to the gates.
Hold position Blue Sky 4535.
Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 8119er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Blue Sky 5050.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 3766 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 8119er.
Rocky Tower good night, Blue Sky 8222 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 8222.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 4535 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Blue Sky 3766.
Rocky clearance good night, Blue Sky 6351 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 4535. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 6351.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 8222 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 4535. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 6351.
Rocky Tower good morning, Blue Sky 4118 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 4118. Taxi to gate Bravo 3 Blue Sky 8222.
Rocky clearance good morning, Blue Sky 7467 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 7467.
Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 6351.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 7467 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 7467.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 4118 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 6351.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 6534.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Blue Sky 4118.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 7467 ready for takeoff on 09er. Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 7467.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 6534 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 7467.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Blue Sky 2923 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Cleared for pushback, Blue Sky 2923.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Blue Sky 7350 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 7350.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 2923.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Blue Sky 6534.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 7350 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 1 Blue Sky 7350.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 2923.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Blue Sky 2466 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 2466.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 9619er.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Blue Sky 1835 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Cleared for pushback, Blue Sky 1835. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 2466 taxi to the gates. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 1835 ready to taxi. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 2466 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 1835.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 9922.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Blue Sky 2466.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 9619er ready for takeoff on 09er.
Hold position Blue Sky 1835.
Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 9619er.
Continue taxi Blue Sky 1835.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 9922 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 9619er.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Blue Sky 9922.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Blue Sky 1618 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 1618.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 1835.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 5051. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5051 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 5051.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 1618 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Blue Sky 1618.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Blue Sky 5834 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 5834.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Blue Sky 3767 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 5051 ready for takeoff on 09er. Line up and wait on 09er Blue Sky 5051.
Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 3767.
Rocky ground, Blue Sky 5834 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 5051.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 3767.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Blue Sky 5834.
Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 3767 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 3767. Rocky clearance, good morning, Blue Sky 8223 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 8223. Rocky ground, Blue Sky 8223 ready to taxi. Taxi to 09 Blue Sky 8223.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Blue Sky 3050 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 3050.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Blue Sky 4119 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Cleared for pushback Blue Sky 4119. Rocky Tower, Blue Sky 8223 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Blue Sky 8223. Rocky Ground, Blue Sky 4119 ready to taxi.
Rocky Ground, Blue Sky 3050 requesting taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 09er Blue Sky 4119.
Cleared to land on 09er Blue Sky 8766.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Blue Sky 3050.
Rocky